Those two honorable gentlemen are people power-spirited, Mr. President. Mr. President, when you first invited us here sometime last year to make it known to all and sundry that the NUP will be housed here, I made the remarks in the boundaries of we are no longer a whirlwind. And I said, if NUP is a whirlwind, I want to be part of that whirlwind. Mr. President. Whoever thought that NUP is a whirlwind was hallucinating. Or it's no more. But we know, Mr. President, that there were words derived from envy. Omanyi banaffe bali ne rent zibasasula babagoba ne muli abeena ale basasula na rent. Era manyi bwabadde bujja. You see, yesterday the president was very angry about the actions of the regime, stopping us from accessing our premises. But I calmed him down. I told him, look, Mr. President, the Monitor newspaper on Tuesday published an article on its front page, namely that 30% of Ugandans hover between insanity and madness. And I contend that that sample was taken from the SFC and the police of the 30%. And a part of it from sections of the Yellow Brigade. Ebitundu asatu ebyabalalubi bayogeddeko mu monitor bireka okubanga byavuddemu abo abajegaavu. Tosobola kubanga obwongo buli wamu n'olemesa ekibiina ekiwandiise mu mateeka okuggulawo ekitebe kyakyo. In the wisdom of General Museveni, as long as is some miles away from here, we cannot be around. We are one big country, and all of us can fit in this one country. We want today and onwards to send a strong message to General Museveni and his whole cohorts that we shall be in Uganda, we shall do what we shall do as Ugandans. We don't need his permission and approval. We shall do it regardless. Mr. President, opportunity to lead the team in Parliament. The team is out of Parliament, and the Parliament is closed for that endeavor. We raise the threshold of demands to General Museveni and his murderers. Abaana abo tebafiira bwemage. We are going to demand until there is full accountability and justice. Mr. President, waliwo musajja wo kansala jangu oyimirire wano wakati wa jangu. Jangu President yakulabe. Tulula wali nguze kwa dono kusago. Kansala oyo, Mr. President. Yatizaako banne owembuya. Ne boddayo musajja wa Kabaka. Mu busungu obungi yayisiza to really that has brought us this far, because it's been a struggle of sacrifice. Twalikozemu ebyokwejarabya, twalikozemu ebyekyejo, but this spirit that really is enduring that has brought us this far. I want to pledge to you on behalf of colleagues in the Parliament, that these people will not die, that they will continue to mobilize, to sacrifice until common sense returns home. This is our country. We have only one country called home. Basabo ne banyabo, bino ebizimbe birungi nnyo, nemmwe bisenge ebisinga obugumu okusinga bino ebya sementi. Once your spirit is strong, it's stronger than any wall around us. Ebisenge mwe bitambula, these are stationary walls. You are moving walls. Musigale nga muli bisenge ebitaakiriza ekyo kye mukkiririzaamu, ebirwanirira bannammwe, ebitagooka, ebitakkiriza kutiisibwatiisibwa. Mukolere wamu, muwuliziganye, muyambagane, muwabulingane. Otujja okuzimba omutima ogwo ogwa people power ogutafa.
To this new home of the National Unity Platform and the People Power Movement. Brothers and sisters, it is in order for all of us to say, Ebenezer, for this far that the Lord has brought us. In the beginning, many naysayers dismissed us as a mere wave. They said we would, cease to exist in a short while. But I responded to them at that time, and I still respond to them now, that we are here to stay because we are the National Unity Platform. I thank the people of Uganda for believing in the message that we carry, for trusting us and for voting us into numerous offices. But most importantly, I want to thank the people of Uganda for getting involved and taking an active role in this struggle that we are all involved in to free our country from tyranny. I want to thank the leadership of this secretariat, headed by the able Secretary General, Comrade David Lewis Lubongoya, and the entire team for working under pressure to make this day possible. Thank you very much, comrades. Thank you for taking pressure, not only from me, but from all over, all the corners. Thank you very much for being my shock absorber. And thank you very much for taking the pain that should have been taken by so many people. Please know that we appreciate you and will never ever take you for granted. I want to thank the elected leaders, especially our members of parliament, mayors, councillors, and all our leaders, but very especially the members of parliament. Friends, it is mainly because of you that we are here today, and I want you to know that. It is largely because of your contributions, financially and otherwise, that we have kept going, and we are confident that we shall keep going. I want to thank our gallant foot soldiers who have always been on the receiving end of the brutality, the beatings, the prison, and the abductions. Thank you very much for standing the pain that we cause by speaking truth to power. We salute you, brothers and sisters. I'm always passionate when talking about the foot soldiers because most of our dead comrades were foot soldiers. Most of the missing people you see were foot soldiers. Most of the political prisoners in prison today, the known and the unknown, are foot soldiers. And yet, most of the committed and solid comrades that we have in this struggle are foot soldiers. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to know today that your sacrifice is never ever taken for granted. And I want to promise you today that your input and contribution will never go in vain. One day you will be proud of the things that you're doing today. I promise you that. One day is one day. I always say this to you, and I say it again. Dero kutoba, encha kuvimba. In a very, very special way, ladies and gentlemen, I want all of you to join me in recognizing and honoring Dr. Kiza Besigye. Allow me, sir, today, like many times in the past, I will not address you as Dr. Kizza Besigye. I will address you as President Kizza Besigye. Because we elected you and you won the 2016 election. So you are president, my president, and president of so many people who elected you in 2016. For the last 20 years, ladies and gentlemen, this giant that we have in our midst today has endured persecution, dehumanization, humiliation, all at the cost of all of us. He has been betrayed by comrades that he has trusted most. He has gone ahead to inspire many of us. Doctor, I stand here before these people mainly because of the challenges that you gave me. You will allow me, Doctor, with your permission, I'll tell these people a story. One day nakuchalira eruzira ngawakuwanise emida. And you challenged me. You said, in our age, wali Dr. mulungi nnyo, gokola sente zo, osobola okukolera mu nsi yonna yonna, but because of the pain that you had for our country, you got into the struggle, which was even more dangerous than the one we're involved in today. So it's because of you that I felt the challenge and I rose to the occasion to do what I'm doing and be sure that it will not end on me, but I will continue that legacy and push it down so many generations to come. We salute you very much, sir. And may God grant you a long life so that one day you see your dreams come true through many people, including myself. Ladies and gentlemen, in the same way, I want to honor those senior comrades. Many of them, you've seen them here, Mzee Chibirige Mayanja, Mzee John Kendu Chamuzi, and many others that went ahead of us to pave way, to inspire us, and to spark that movement of change that has never stopped and will not stop until Uganda is free. Comrades, although we are today in a celebratory mood, balaba mwena muli basanyufu, muli mukujaguza, muli mukweyagala, kubanga muli waka. But allow me to request you today to use this day not just to celebrate but to reflect. Onakulayo tetulukozesa kujaguza bujaguza naye tufumiitirize, tulowooze waje tuvudde, biki bye tuyiseemu na wawe tuli. We are certainly not where we used to be. I mean, we are not where we want to be, but we are not where we used to be. Dr. Besigye achogeddeko bulungi nti kyetwayagala si kye kiriwo, naye ate we twali si we tuli, tulina we tutuuse. Tusi dine musaba kati atya n'okutya okubeera mu kitundu mu mayiro 10 okutulinaana, agenda kutuuka ekiseera ng'atya okubeera mu ggwanga lyerimu naffe adduke. So today, I want us to use this day to meditate, to reflect, to think about the reasons why we got into this struggle. Mulowooze lwaki twayingira mu bintu bino eby'obulabe, lwaki twewaayo era lwaki tukyagenda mu maaso. Why do we paint the walls with fallen comrades in the far past and in the recent past? This should be a day for us to think about this journey, which has been a journey for not only liberating our country, but to transform it into a country that we can be proud to call home. Tetwagala just kugoba bugobi Museveni, no, twagala kukyusa ensi yaffe nga tukozesa ebyobugagga by'ensi yaffe n'essente z'omusolo ze tuwaffe kennyini, tukyuse Uganda yaffe tugifuule Uganda eyeyagaza, Uganda ne bakadama gye bajja okukomawo baleme kwagala kuddayo. That is a country that we want, ladies and gentlemen. We got onto that journey, and it has been a journey of pain and sacrifice. It has been a journey of constant lessons, a journey of constant growth, and we thank God that we are here today. So as we open this place, as we open this new headquarters, ladies and gentlemen, I request all of us to avoid having that sense of a rivalism of completeness, because we are not there. It is not yet Uhuru. The job is not completed. Temberanga wano ne mulowooza twatuuka, temberanga wano ne muvimba. No, tetunnaba yadde okutunda kamu katundutundu k'olugendo gye tugenda. Be a monument for the struggle for freedom. A monument of all those that have come long before us, that have contributed to this struggle that we are leading today. And may it be a monument for those that have paid the ultimate price with their lives for the freedom of this country. Ebifaananyi awo ebyo twabiteekaawo biberenga bitujjukiza buli muntu yenna kufa abali wano n'abo abali ewala aligezaako okwagala okwesiruwaza. Tusaba atunengako ebyo ebifaananyi amanye nti waliyo abaawaayo buli kye balina na buli kye bali okulaba ng'eggwanga lyaffe lino lituuka gye lirina okutuuka. If there's anything to guide us, let those noble memories guide us, ladies and gentlemen. This Comrade Yasin Kauma, Rita Nabukenya, Dan Cheune, Banji nyo. They no longer exist with us physically, but they exist and they are tattooed on our hearts. We shall always remember them. We shall always salute them. We shall always respect them. We shall always think about them. So, brothers and sisters, again, I want you to know that what we are opening today, this, our new headquarters, is certainly not the best headquarters. Mwena mwala bekifaananyi kye twasooka okubalaga kyanjawulo ku bizimbe bino bye tulina. Wano twali twagalawo floors na nnyingi nnyo. So this is not what we want. We want it bigger and better than here. But this that we have should be seen as a command post for the struggle for the liberation of our country. For us and as NUP and all other forces of change. So, again, we must not relax. We must never ever relax. Tetuzikizanga, temuzikizanga bachali bange. Paka nga tutuuse gye tulina okugenda. With the little resources that we receive compared to the challenges and problems that we have, this is what we've been able to put up just as a glimpse. Ngapa kubira tochi in a new Uganda. Chiche tusobola okukola nga tusoloza sente z'omusolo nga tezibbibwa. What can we do with the taxpayers' money? All the trillions, what can we do? What shall we be able to do with the oil that we have in Uganda? With the gold that we have in Uganda? But most importantly, with the current taxpayers' money that we have in Uganda. So this is just a small example, ladies and gentlemen, and with the guidance of God and with your support, when we finally kick Museveni out, free our country, and we are in charge of your country. Man, oh man.